Hey everybody, it's Michael. Welcome to New Victory Gardening. Today's just kind of an in-between day. It's January, but we got some sun. So it's been raining for almost 2 weeks straight. And finally we got a little bit of clear weather. So I'll make a couple videos. This one today, just tour around to see what winter looks like. And also another one for planting garlic. I'm planting garlic late this year, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Normally I put it in fall, November time frame. But this year the weather was so crazy. It was so warm, and then it got cold really fast, and then it stayed cold, and stuff came up that I just missed it. So I'll try planting garlic in the spring, and we'll see how it does. Like if you can still get a harvest, or a good harvest I should say, if you plant it a little bit late. And also I'm using my own seed, so like a double whammy. So anyway, let's tour around the garden a little bit. We'll see what winter looks like. This is barley. I just like growing barley. And also I have a little field, like a little small field of stuff. And so this is one bed where I planted mustard greens, and then I use barley to mulch them. And of course the barley sprouted, even though I didn't think it had seeds in it. And my mustards have sprouted, and I tried to hold them at bay, but it's kind of wild looking, huh? It looks like a field, right? But you can go in and pick and eat the mustards out of this. For me, since I have dogs, I got another field that I planted. And because of course your dog's gonna take interest in whatever you do, right? And so I have this field here, which is got a little fence around it, which I built on purpose. And so you can see in my landscape, just planted out in the mulch in an open area, I have these greens that I fenced off. And so I'm probably gonna take some of these and eat them kind of over the course of the late winter and early spring. And so yeah, I don't know if you have a space anywhere that you can make, even if it's just like a 5x5 space where you can just broadcast some seed out and just let it grow, and then like treat it like a part of the landscape and just harvest it whenever you need it. Like, I would recommend giving it a try. It's kind of fun anyway. I have some others that scattered out here, but I'm not protecting them. And then here's my tree, my tangerine tree. So this little tangerine tree is fully ripe, and actually I've been taking fruit. The fruit is ready. I know the tree looks like it's got a nutrient deficiency or something, but it doesn't. And I'm just, it's pretty funny, but I'm just why is my dog barking? Let me go check right quick and come right back. So yeah, this tree I've been working on. At first I thought this tree would be a loss, but I actually planted it so that it would produce fruit now. That's a benefit of living where I live, is it's not quite too cold. And you can actually get some fruit kind of, I don't know, winter, early spring time frame. And so here this tree is. I still need to work on this tree though, because yeah, I've tried a lot. There's a lot of information out there. There's a difference between information out there and what will actually work. So I'm still trying to bridge that gap. But you can see this tree is just loaded, like just loaded with fruit for such a small tree. It is just loaded. And I have something fresh to eat kind of in the winter time. And so I'm about to harvest this tree, and we'll actually maybe work on it, see if I can get it back to a healthier place for next year. But to be such a fruitful tree, I put a little gate around it too, because my dogs like to mess with it. Let's see here. She's thorny too, you have to be careful. Pick and get poked. So anyway, that's a golden nugget tangerine, and it's a good sweet fruit, and I'm just so happy to have it at this time. Anyway, more to follow on this tree. For me, January is usually a pretty quiet time. The winter, I don't usually plant. I guess if I could, if I needed to, just get a greenhouse. It's warm enough here to where I could use a greenhouse. I'm staring at the ground here because this will become asparagus here in a couple months. Right now in the wintertime, it just looks like the ground. And so, yep, that's been a pretty good perennial for me. So really, I get a break, or I usually try to take one and maybe try some things like I have here, which is this broccoli plant that I have. Yeah, it's about ready. I usually don't grow broccoli this over the winter. I just wanted to test and see if I could grow it, and I think I can. I just need to use a greenhouse. And so there were 6 plants here. For whatever reason, 5 of the 6 didn't grow, but this one grew up and produced a head of broccoli. So I'm like, well, that's enough promise to where I could keep looking at it in case at some point you need to have something that you can pick out of the garden during the winter time. I think maybe fashioning a little greenhouse and growing a couple things inside of it, and actually you may be able to make it through the winter. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Kind of a short video. Usually I got my garden sort of clean, and then I just get ready for the spring. You know, the bag of fertilizer like that I have right over there. I'll spread that out and give it some time, and maybe in a month or so. But all in all, it's actually just about taking a little bit of a break. So happy gardening, everybody. I hope your garden's going well, and I will talk to you next.